Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer number 5001-350-613, 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch, full mortise, standard weight, plain bearing, brass base, oil rubbed bronze hinge. So the 5000, let's dissect the part number. First of all, the 5001 specifically means that it is a full mortise, 5-knuckle, plain bearing hinge from Bommer. It's full mortise because you can see from the swag on the hinge leafs there that when the leafs are brought parallel, meaning the door is closed, that it's intended to be mortised when it's installed. 5-knuckle, that's pretty self-explanatory. 5001 means it's a non-ferrous base. It's a brass base. So this magnet, of course, you know, it's brass. This material is solid brass. The 350 means that it's 3.5 by 3.5, and the height is the first dimension on a hinge like this. So it's 3.5 tall, 3.5 wide. 613 means oil rubbed bronze, and specifically 613 means oil rubbed bronze on a non-ferrous, on a brass base sort of item. The pattern of the screw holes is considered template, a template pattern, and there is a link below this video to the cut sheet showing everything important dimensionally about this hinge and its sister related hinge. Screws are included in a complementary finish. Those are also non-ferrous, brass-based screws. Okay. You would use a hinge like this in lieu of a steel hinge. Let's say, for instance, you had a door that was on exterior exposure. People will have bad experience in something rusting, while this isn't warranted specifically for exposure to a coastal situation. It'll sure do a lot better than something made of steel. The gauge on the hinge leaf is 123 thousandths. That's the thickness of the leaf, which would be standard for a commercial grade hinge. And there's lots of options available on this. Let me just rifle through them now. The corners. Okay, so the tips. You can get square corner, obviously as shown here. 1/4 inch radius, 5/8 radius is possible. If I said the tips, I meant the corners. The tips, that's a button tip that you see there. You can get decorative tips like urn tip, steeple tip, ball tip. That's pretty much it. Security, you can get non-removable pins, security studs, other ways to go about making the pin non-removable if this is an exterior door that swings out. Okay. Obviously available in several different architectural finishes on a brass base, available in a 3-knuckle design, available in steel base, available in stainless steel base, etc., etc. Bommer, the last thing I'd like to point out to you regarding them, if you can see that right above their logo, it says Made in USA, a fact that Bommer is quite proud of, as am I to represent them. Any questions on the Bommer 5001-350-613, 3.5 inch full mortise plain bearing standard weight hinge, or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.